Hey friends, it's Bridgie from Bougie Texas Barbecue, and I'm really excited to share this turkey leg recipe with you, just in time for Thanksgiving. The first step to keep our turkey legs moist is to brine them overnight. I'm brining them in a Spanish vinegar-based marinade provided by my friends at La Lechonera. It is their original Mojo Criollo Spanish marinade that I'm honestly obsessed with. If you don't have time to marinate overnight, I recommend at least 3 to 6 hours. And don't forget to flip them halfway through the marinating process. So I'm going to stick these in the fridge and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Okay friends, it's officially the next day and these are my officially brined turkey legs. You are going to want to pat dry them so when we add the binder it will stick, especially if you're using a binder that's in oil. And just as a reminder guys, I feel like this is common sense, but please change your gloves before you touch anything else. Okay, so these are going to be Tex-Mex style turkey legs, so I'm using La Lechonera's Carne Asada rub and their garlic salt. I'll get into why I'm using these specific seasonings a little bit later, but first we're going to add our binder. I'm using extra virgin olive oil as my binder. You can use pretty much any oil. I recommend avocado oil if you're not going to use olive oil, or you can even use mustard. It's ultimately up to you. Okay, so let's talk about the seasonings. I'm a big fan of La Lechonera's garlic salt because it's not just plain old garlic salt, it also has extra spices. Now, I'm pretty sure y'all are wondering why I'm using their Carne Asada rub. Even though this specific rub is meant for Carne Asada, it's almost like a citrus all-purpose rub. Not only does it have amazing flavor, but it gives your meat such an amazing color. I 10 out of 10 recommend, and I will have the links of the products I'm using today down below, so make sure you check them out. And because I know holiday season usually means more expenses, I'm going to include a discount code so you can save some money. Last but not least, make sure you pat your seasonings into your poultry. Do not rub. They will literally rub off, so don't do that. But now that our turkey legs are prepped, let's head out to the fire pit. And here's me telling you to stop using lighter fluid. I'm using 2 tumbleweeds to start my fire. If you use lighter fluid, you're most likely going to get a chemical taste on those turkey legs. Invest in a good chimney. I'm going to use 1 large chimney to start our fire for today. Allow them to heat for about 15 to 20 minutes before dumping them in your fire pit. Once they have officially caught fire, spread out your charcoal as evenly as possible where you will be cooking your turkey legs. You don't want one side hotter than the other. Also going to be adding some mesquite wood chips for that authentic Tex-Mex flavor. But honestly, you can use any wood chips, just don't skip out on adding wood because that's where your flavor is at. Now all you have to do is adjust your grates. You do not want these turkey legs too close to the fire. Slow cooking over an open fire is definitely challenging. The best way I can describe it is you want to see those heat waves coming up, that way we know the turkey legs are cooking. But if you can't hold your hand over the turkey legs for more than a few seconds, it's too hot. After cooking for about 20 to 30 minutes, you are going to gently flip your turkey legs. And I mean gently, you don't want to lose any of those seasonings. You are going to continue cooking until they reach an internal temp of 130 degrees. Once they reach 130 internal, in order to keep these turkey legs from drying out and keep them succulent, we will need to wrap. You are going to want to tightly wrap your turkey legs in a bed of butter. I always recommend adding extra seasoning. That way, if you did lose some seasonings during the flipping process, you're not missing out on any flavor, and any au jus that the turkey produces will be full of flavor. Great for turkey stock and even turkey gravy. I'm just saying. I also recommend using 2 pieces of foil and tightly wrapping. That way we don't lose any of that au jus. Don't make the mistake of only using 1 piece of foil. I'm telling you guys, it will not work and that au jus will escape. Now we're going to throw them back onto the fire pit until they reach an internal temp of 175 degrees. The remaining cook time should range anywhere from an hour to 90 minutes, and of course this also depends on how hot your fire is. Once your turkey legs reach an internal temp of 175 degrees, allow them to rest at room temperature for about 10 to 15 minutes before opening them up. They still might be pretty hot, so be careful. And I opened these up. I was so excited to see the au jus and the aroma was incredible. They got a beautiful color and I can already tell they're tender, and we didn't lose any of that char. Now it's time to enjoy. How you decide to enjoy these is ultimately up to you. You can enjoy them right off the bone or even throw them into some greens or make an amazing turkey stock. Either way, it's gonna be an explosion of flavor. Well, that pretty much wraps up this video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope y'all have an amazing holiday with your family. Don't Don't forget to check out the links and the discount code down below. Till next time guys, enjoy and happy holidays.